2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Paul George, and Stevenson is out there with George Hill. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. Good D by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here is Hill after LeBron James's miss. Hill passes to George, and here's Hibbert. Indiana moving the ball around, and the basket by Hill.
Man, it's nice to see Hill get busy down inside. Really quite remarkable how he finds ways to score in the thick of things.
Now here's Irving. Launches a three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hill against Irving. And the basket by Hill.
Pretty flashy display by Hill. Really doing whatever he wants with the ball in his hand.
And here are the Cavaliers. Smith outside. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And it's Hibbert missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Cleveland. That's a two from Smith. Good D by Stevenson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to George. He kicks to Turner. A floater. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shot of the game. Turner no good on the free throw. James against Stevenson. Love controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
Now here is Hill, and the layup's good off the glass. Hill's got 6 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Irving double team. The pass to LeBron. A three ball and another three for Cleveland.
Tell you what, that's something LeBron has really worked on a bunch. I mean, the three-point shot is a real weapon of his now.
George dishes to Hibbert. On the wing, Turner, covered by LeBron. And Turner kicks to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Stevenson against James. Irving double team. Pass to James. From past the arc. The Cavaliers with a new 14. For three, Smith. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Hill finds George. Hibbert trying to free himself up. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Hill.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
And the shot goes in.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Releases. And again, it's Indiana.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Now, here's Thompson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's James. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's George. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith the pass to Irving. Dishes to Thompson. On the wing, James. Outside, Irving. For 3. That one misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Hibbert. Unloads from 9. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. That's 7 points for LeBron.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Turner against James. Here's Hill. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
And in my opinion, Hill is simply one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. While he's not that tall, he's got exceedingly long arms, and he does a great job using that length to dissuade passes and to challenge shots.
Thompson, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game. And that one misses. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Now, here is Irving. They get the rebound. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Hill against Irving. Nobody near Stevenson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. At the line for 2. And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hill. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Irving's shot is good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
With 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And here is LeBron. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Dellavedova in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
And it's George finishing it off.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Shumpert. The 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Hill. And the shot is long. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Love finds James. Here's Dellavedova. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Latrey drills the 3-pointer. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Right there, I think you got to try and run George off his spot. I mean, he's a lights-out long-distance shooter and has great confidence.
Now here's LeBron. He has 7. Shumpert in the corner. Offensive rebound. James. And James throws it down.
Yeah, that's weight room there. The muscle of James, really hard to contain, especially when he's crashing with that kind of focus.
LeBron against George. Here's Mahimi. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dellavedova, the pass to James. George against Love. Outside jumper. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Dellavedova. Hill pulls it in.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
They double him with Shumpert. 3-pointer on the way. Hill, no good. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Nice shot by James.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
Now here's Stevenson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Tries again. And Mahimi lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 2.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with them. greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Hill dishes to Hill. Indiana moving it around. And here's Stevenson for three. Here's Mahimi. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Mahimi's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Love outside. On the wing, James. Three-pointer. And that one is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Stevenson finds Hill. Goes up to the stripe. They double him with Love. From deep, Stevenson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Outside jumper. He dishes it to Love. And that one drops. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
From deep, Stevenson. Here's Mahimi. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to James from downtown. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the 1 in the first.
Here's Hill. George trying to break free. Hill, no good. And here are the Cavaliers, trailing by 2. Jefferson inside, defended by George. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. Here's Jefferson. Hill pulls it in. Outside Hill. Over Dellavedova. Hill, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jefferson. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Solomon Hill, and both free throws good for James. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. George looking around, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here is George, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Oh, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from George.
And, you know, the versatile George does so many things well. A high-octane player who I think gives you intensity at both ends of the court.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot.
Now here is Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Irving with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And the basket by Hill.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Now here is Irving. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
If you don't box LeBron out, he's going to make you pay. Inexcusable not to put a body on him.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers out in front, up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. George Hill taking care of business in this one. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave him a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at George Hill, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers trail by 5, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got George Hill. Roy Hibbert is out there with Paul George. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Stevenson in a 2-guard. George passes to Stevenson. Hibbert dishes to Turner. It's Hill on the wing. Takes a 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside. And Hibbert with the block.
He's really a tough guy to shoot over. Hibbert with the great size and length, and he's developed a knack for timing his challenges quite well, and as a result, anchoring the defense.
Now here's Hibbert. Following the miss by Lance Stevenson. From about 19 feet, they get it back. Hibbert, yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You know, having the type of body that absorbs contact easily, you really have to wrap Hibbert up if you're going to keep him from scoring inside.
The Pacers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw, no good for Hibbert.
And, you know, for his size, Hibbert is surprisingly good free throw shooter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Smith.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
J.R. Smith hits them both. Indiana leading by 3. Outside Hill. George finds Hibbert. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And the basket by Hill.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Irving passes to James. Inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Here's Hill, and Thompson sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's good. Here's Irving. 10 points for him. Feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 7. James, the pass to Smith. Down low. Nice shot by James. James has got 17 now.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now here's Hibbert. He has 6. Good work there as it goes. George has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Irving double team. Stolen by Stevenson. And a fast break now for the Pacers. A nice shot by George.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
Now here's James. He's got 17, and it's in there. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Hill kicks to Turner. The pass to Hibbert. 3 from Stevenson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith for 3. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Turner off the drive. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's James. 19 points in the game. Wallace with it. George picks him up. 6 to shoot. Poked away. It's stolen by Hill. And George gets it to go. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
From 18 feet away, and that one is good. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. And so here is Indiana. Here's Hill. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And, you know, Hill is really an exceptional guard who can fill it up from everywhere. You got to stick with him at all times if you're guarding.
Irving against George. Stolen by George. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. A shot's good on the assist by George. Turner's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Indiana.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. .153 left to play in the third. Irving looking for an opening. Smith outside. It's up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hibbert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to George.
No success thus far trying to guard George tonight. I mean, he is absolutely shredding.
James against Hibbert. And on the way from Irving for three. That shot is off. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Got a piece of it. Here's George. The kick out to Hill from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. To the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Pacers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Hill. And Jefferson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Down low, Smith, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Pass to Mahinmi. Here is Stevenson. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hill finds Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot's good. And it's 8 points for Roy Hibbert.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
That will count. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kyrie Irving is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Jefferson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Irving passes to Jefferson. LeBron against Mahinmi. LeBron kicks to Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hill with it. Now Smith defending, and the basket by Hill.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Mahinmi against LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. Hill, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Stevenson finds Hill. Over Irving. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21, and it's good, 2 points. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
Turner against Irving. Thompson, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Stevenson with it. Now Smith defending. Hill against Irving. Knocks it loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. James with the ball.
I'll tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
Indiana leading by 15. Stevenson outside. Over Smith. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Now LeBron. Shot from 12. That one a little long. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Stevenson passes to Mahinmi. Thompson sends it back. They recover it. J.R. Smith on the wing. Cleveland the rebound. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Kevin Love's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And the Pacers also making a change. George is checked in for Solomon Hill. On the free throw, no good. Pacers leading by 15. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Smith, no luck.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Turner kicks to Hill. Turner inside. He's covered by Irving.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Evan Turner. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Poked loose. It's stolen by Hill. It's Hill on the wing. Turner trying to free himself up. Smith against Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. It's back to Hill. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. 26 points for George Hill.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Smith. Uncovered. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Pacers leading by 18. Now here is Hill. Passes it to Turner. Outside, George. Indiana moving it around. Here's Mahimi. That shot misses. Good D by Thompson. And here's Cleveland. LeBron outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
And Indiana making a change here. Hibbert's checked in.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, LeBron. .146 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hill against Irving. Hill deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Over Love. Hill, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Inside. Thompson misses.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Outside Hill. The pass to Turner. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Launches it. Second chance shot. Hibbert gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 17.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
James finds Love. The kick out to Irving. Three-pointer. Here's Love. And he banks in the layup. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. On the wing, Stevenson. Pass to Hibbert. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.